And I hate to be the grandfather of the show, but at the end of the day, it is.
Come on, you love that role. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Are you kidding me? You accept it proudly.
Dude,
I'm sorry, this man picked the Patriots.
If Mac Jones can make a play, then they would have won. Like, opportunity. This motherfucker. I'm sorry, this man did not make a single play. Again, you could have put Bill Belichick in quarterback. Bill Belichick make a play. Like,
you see the way he threw that Bengals are missing a few things. Jaden Ranger, missing a left tackle, left position.
I'll eat the.
Yes!
Bleed it. Wouldn't be the first time.
Damn, alright. Bro, my Wi-Fi is so already.
Yeah. Bro, this is torture.
What's your take on the whole Bengals situation before you get cut off and taken away back to 1992?
See Bengals fans like go hard for him. Like I would ask him to cut me a piece out of his paycheck because you need to give some for me for all the support, honestly, because they literally like ride his dick. I'm sorry. Like it's like boar's head.
That's Omaha steaks and shit.
And now he's playing like Food Lion meat. So
hey, don't disrespect the manager special for real.
Bro, no.
How much are we putting Joe Burrow's struggles on?
Hello, everybody. How are we doing today? Welcome to episode 109. An absolute banger in the books upcoming. We have two special guests joining us. One reoccurring, Mr. Michael Holdridge, and the man himself, Mr. POLO LON is on tonight. Big fan of the show. It's his favorite podcast in the whole world, and he just wanted to be on it today. Shot a text to Michael and said, hey, I want to be on this show because it's very, very exclusive. We had to go through Michael because it's not easy to get to him. He's very, very exclusive. It's tough to get a word in with the famous.
Bro was glazing the podcast earlier.
Oh, he was cheesing like Josh in that. Absolutely. Well, welcome. Glad to have you all both on. First timer, of course, Mr. Polo. How are you? How you been? Introduce yourself real quick, and just tell a little about stuff for the fans and all right?
Yes, sir. I'm the Polo Don. I live in Beaufort. Went to CFC, and now I'm just like living life. Living life like Larry. Of course, I kind of like the alpha inspo's like Larry today.
Yeah, you gotta give us a fit check for his show.
Yeah.
You wearing pants, bro?
Bro, I was about to wear these like glasses. I decided not to, but
you got them with you?
Yeah, they're like kind of fire.
Put them on.
Bro, I'm actually not putting them on because they're embarrassing, but like nah. But I just know I just have the drip.
Well, if you get outvoted here, if we vote, you got to put the glasses on. You got to put the glasses
on.
Word. Quick vote for the team. Everybody that wants the glasses on, raise your hand.
Yeah, please. Oh my god.
That's real. That's real. Glasses are coming on.
You know these things are about to go crazy.
This is about to be wild.
Alright, ka-chow.
Oh, yes, sir.
You kind of look like that one meme of the kid who has his hoodie on and the ears are poked out with the glasses on?
Or like I was thinking more like Red Riding Hood,
I was thinking like if...
Yeah, Red Riding Hood would fit.
Yeah, that would be a close one.
Alright, yeah.
Or if Lightning McQueen was a rapper, that would probably be good. Good set.
Ka-chow.
But well, that is a cool fit. Mr. Holdridge, how you been? How you doing?
I'm good. Just staying out the way.
Staying out the way? For
real? That's not what Snapchat said.
Are you doing it for real?
What does Snapchat say?
Some sus. You talking about some sus things that were said earlier today?
Oh, no, we're not talking about what's happened on Snapchat today.
Dang. I guess we'll leave that for another time, maybe?
Yep.
Yep. Well, before we dive in, I want to talk about before we dive into tonight's show. We got a bunch of great stuff for y'all. Mr. J, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, man. I'm perplexed right now. I'm trying to see how to do this, but yeah, man, I'm doing great. Ready for the show. I'm just TV's acting stupid, so I'm trying to watch this game. But in the midst of me trying to watch these games, I don't care about either one of these teams, so I don't really care.
Well, did we just see my boy Nicholas Chubb?
Yeah, he went down.
Yeah, that would he would be on my team going down, right? That's crazy.
Injury, but however, if you're on Jay Sean's team, you're just prone for an injury that year. Even the healthy.
Somebody listen. One of y'all tell Alec I'm not giving him CeeDee Lamb for them Chris Godwin and Deontay Johnson. Somebody tell him I'm not doing that.
I love him like a brother, but his trades are just not on point.
What am I going to do with Deontay Johnson?
Deontay Johnson, I think he's the most overrated wide receiver in the entire NFL.
Hey, so what part of the segment were we freestyling? Was that now or was that later?
I figure we freestyle like 3 times throughout the show. So like the intro, and then just mid-set while we're talking, he just breaks out and boom, you guys go. And these two are like featured. This is a big combination here. We got the original combo guys. I mean, this is like Eminem and Tupac right here. Too,
no facts. Or like, I was thinking more like G-Eazy or like Big Sean.
G-Eazy and Big Sean. I like. Okay, that's good too.
Yeah.
Very, very original combo. But, we'll dive into freestyling throughout. I'm excited to see how far, because Mike's pretty good at freestyling. So I want to see if it's still, I'm really echoing right now. I can hear it in my voice.
No, I agree.
Okay, that's better. But yeah, no, I'm excited to see how that goes. But before we dive into today's episode and topics, we do have one thing of a reveal. Me and Jay, as you know, have been went to USCB for a very long time together, and we had some connections there, guys that are up and coming. And we have one of our friends, Jaden Green, who is the winner of our Bo Jackson jersey giveaway. He is big into shirt designs. He is working with his own clothing company called C2. It's very, very, very impressive. But he got a little surprise for us and hit us up. Jay, do you want to do the back or the front, or which one you want to go?
I do the front, you do the back.
You do the front, because it's your quote, so yeah. Right here. Let's go.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. So,
appreciate
you, Jaden.
I
roomed with Jaden. We were cool ever since I got to that school, but I roomed with him my last year there. Pretty cool guy. Jaden, if you're watching, shout out to the shirt. My guy, effing love it. And I was really waiting to debut it. It's kind of crazy. Me and Glenn didn't even say we was going to debut it today. We were just both on the show with it on already. So, but no, I appreciate the shirt, my guy, and much love to you, and much love to your clothing brand.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah,
wonderful job. It looks very good.
Speaking of clothing brands,
bro, I didn't want to steal his brother. I didn't want to I was about to say congrats to him. I didn't want to jump into my fucking clothing brand after he just gifted.
You got your own clothing brand too?
Yeah. Hey, we're on here.
What don't you have?
Talk about it,
bro. I don't have $1 million.
What are you at, like 900,000?
Well, I look like a cone. But yeah.
Well, do tell. What's it like? What's it called? You can shout it out. We don't mind.
I have a clothing brand called the POLO Playhouse. I took it off. It's coming back in 2000 later this year. Actually, I'm just working out logistics on what I want it to be, because it was supposed to be just merch for me being a rapper, but I just thought that wasn't as profitable as making my own design and something more unique. So I just wanted to change it up. Honestly, shout out to him and send me his link, because I could definitely use other people,
Well, yeah, we'll try to
definitely
link that up for sure.
Yeah,
huge shout out. I didn't know that till just now. That's mad dope.
Yeah, I don't want to say that right after y'all said that.
Oh no, bro.
Yeah, your clothing brand's cool, but check out mine. All right. So,
I want to be
right. Yeah. No, I got you on that one.
Yeah, but I understand, and but I do have that. It's coming back, but yeah, that's about it with that.
Well, when it drops, we'll be sure to check it out. And maybe you can design a shirt for us as well. So we'll just have all out podcast shirts everywhere.
I know, right? That'll be dope, bro. Y'all are big. I've seen y'all more around than anything, bro.
Well, big shout outs to our boy Tim, who goes to college at Charleston, actually in the same fraternity as the Polo London, and he's been hooking us up out there, Lincoln.
Yeah, Tim is my father.
Yeah, he's a stud. He's a baller.
Yeah, no, he's my actual father.
Yeah, No, he's
Yeah, like birth nuts.
like mother, father, and then son underneath.
Like, yeah, bro. Like when he saw me, like he streamed because he just didn't know who he whoop de whoop with, but some late mint deco.
This man just said whoop de whoop. Did I hear that right?
Bro,
yeah, you heard it right.
All right, I gotta write that one down in the quotes. He whoop de whooped.
Yeah.
That's a new one for
You never whoop de whooped?
I've whoop de whoop. I never heard anybody say whoop de whoop.
But bro, no, yeah, whoop de whoop. That's like you saying like you're fucking, but like.
Well, I think that's just a Buford High thing. That didn't make it to the island.
No, it definitely didn't.
There's a lot of things that come out of
Buford High. This prodigy right here.
Speaking of Buford High,
you know you guys are allowed to talk about stuff on the show, right? Because every time
bro.
Bro, he literally like a speaker of Buford High, and then
I have like a whole script around like.
I'm talking about you, bro. You will literally be like, "Oh, speaking of this," and then stop and chuckle like a schoolgirl. You can say what you want.
Oh, shit. Go ahead, Caden.
Was following the script I was giving earlier.
You got a script? I didn't get a script.
This is a scripted show, so.
Yeah, I mean, you sent the script, so I just like wrote down my notes, and I was trying to follow that, but
I did. That's why I'm over here reading my script right now, making sure I say the right stuff at the right time.
Wait, this is our table read.
Yeah, my shit looks like a massive table read. Oh my god, dude! No, yeah, my shit looks like a math like homework, like.
Carry the 3 plus 1. Square root of 12.
I'm weak. Okay. Bro, but I want to talk about these Bengals losing.
Oh yes, that is a big surprise for most. Well,
Yeah,
I'll have you take the lead with that one.
Well, Sunday's game was not very impressive. I think Joe Burrow is like now flop Burrow. I don't even know. I just fucking hate him. Like, I just do not like Joe Burrow. Like, I don't know. There's just like no reason. Like, he's just like not good.
I mean, if you were like just becoming a football fan this year and you've seen the first 2 games played, 100%, he hasn't been what we've expected him to be.
No, not at all.
I mean, just in a total of 8 quarters, because obviously he's only played in 2 games. The offense in general has only been able to muster up 2 touchdowns. Trying to find his numbers right. Yeah, he's not playing. He's not playing very well right now. Trying to find exactly. Oh, he's only in 2 games. He's only 304 yards, 56. Well, really a 57% completion. 2 touchdowns, an interception. I mean, just really not. I mean, he's not playing well football right now. One thing that the coach mentioned, obviously, and we all know, it's a long season. However, but I feel like with that loss coming out opening night, kind of stunned them a little bit because I mean, you would expect them to keep the game, and even against the Ravens, it was a competitive, close game. However, Ravens pulled it out. Ravens also being down 5 starters in that game and winning that game is kind of crazy. But I think it's officially just a slow start for the Bengals. Hopefully we see some resilience from this team and they don't throw in the towel early in the season. But, going down 0-2. One of the teams right now that's 0-2 that we thought would see a lot of good stuff from this year. But, hopefully they end up making a bounce back sometime this season. But as of right now, the Bengals aren't looking so good at the moment.
Yeah, it's a familiar situation for Bengals fans falling 0-2 like they did last year and having a disappointing start. It is a part of Joe Burrow, actually. In his first 4 seasons, through weeks 1 and 2, his career record is 1-7. So, you can always, you don't have to, if you're Bengals fans, by just rhythm and past experience, you don't have to stress too much about it as far as, are you done for the year? But it's a disappointing start, especially like you mentioned, the Ravens missing all those guys and still pulled out it on the road, and then the Bengals losing week 1 to happy endings in the Browns. So that's very disappointing. But I still don't think Joe Burrow sucks, but we'll see at the end of the year.
Yeah, no,
that was a stretch.
Yeah. I wouldn't say that, but I mean, it is what it is. Let me ask you this though. Well, let me ask all you guys this: how much of this?
Bro, my Wi-Fi is so poverty.
Yeah, it is, bro. It's all good. Like, how much?
So
Are we? How much are we putting Joe Burrow's struggles on his injury that he currently has? Are we going to put a lot of it on injury, or are we just going to say that he's just struggling right now? Because I mean, if you look at it across the league, all of the top tier quarterbacks, they're not playing super great ball, but he's obviously one of the top tier quarterbacks right now that's struggling mightily. So how much of it are we putting towards the injury?
I'm putting. There you go, Christian.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it could be possibly an injury, but also like in these past couple of years, like he's just gotten like insane amount like of how can I say like hype. So he could just like either be like just slacking off like in certain places, or just like honestly have too much like pressure on him like during gameplay.
Yeah, I do. Real quick before you go, Glenn, I do agree on the pressure part. I feel like one thing's for certain: if Joe Burrow is not at his absolute best, then the Bengals essentially have no shot. So he's not afforded the luxury like many other quarterbacks in the league who, like, let's say the Cowboys, for example, you got Dak can afford a horrible game because he got a top tier defense on the other side of him. You're looking at the Eagles, obviously Jalen Hurts, another one. He can afford a bad game. That defense is top notch. It's like so on and so forth with good defenses in this league. But when you look across the field for the Bengals on the opposite side, Joe Burrow he essentially has to be Superman. And I mean,
yeah.
And I'm gonna say this next part after Glenn go. But Glenn, what's your how much are you putting on his struggles being on injury?
For me, I'm putting about 30% on the injury because he's doesn't look as mobile, and on a calf injury, it's tough to get that arc because they haven't been slinging the rock deep. But for me, I think it just looks bad. I think the Bengals are not looking good and getting in any rhythm whatsoever. I was watching that game off and on, and every time I see it, just seemed like check down or try to screen, or it just didn't look good. And it goes back to a lot of it's coaching because I'm not the biggest Zach Taylor fan in the world, but their offense didn't look good at all. There was no rhythm whatsoever, and it goes back to Burrow a little bit, not playing well in the first 2 weeks too, because the one drive they did get a rhythm, went down to the red zone, he threw a pick that was just terrible. I mean, it was just, I don't know how he missed the safety right in the middle of the field, but it was just a terrible interception. But for me, a lot of it's just the Bengals are not looking good, and the play calling isn't looking great as well. The rhythm just isn't there.
Yeah, 100%. And my second question on this: put yourself in the shoes. Well, all you guys, put yourself in the shoes of a Bengals fan. You come into this obviously all off season. The chirping back and forth between you guys and the Kansas City Chiefs. And then right before the season start, a day or two right before the season start, the Cincinnati Bengals come out and name Joe Burrow the highest paid player in football history. Like, speak to me about if you're a Cincinnati Bengals fan, seeing your guy get paid that much money and then turn right back around and have the start that he's having. If you're a Bengals fan right now, are you still holding out hope? Are you confident they're going to turn it around, or are you freaking out? Like, as a Bengals fan, what are you guys doing in this situation?
I mean, honestly, like, the way I see Bengals fans, like, go hard for him, like, I would ask him to cut me a piece out of his paycheck, because if he's going to come in and, like, play, like, half-assed, then, like, you need to give some for me for all the support, honestly, because they literally, like, ride his dick. I'm sorry.
Oh, my God, the meat riding is crazy.
Yeah, like, it's like boar's head.
That's
Omaha steaks and shit.
And now he's playing like Food Lion meat, so it's just like literally, bro.
Hey, don't disrespect the manager special, for real.
Bro, no, I fuck with Food Lion. I can't lie. Shout out Food Lion, but
shout out Food Lion, bro. I think I'm finally back. My poverty Wi-Fi is awful. Like, oh,
bro, you look
God.
like you're like filming like for the news in like the 1980s.
Bro,
like, looks like you have like an old filter, like a Canon 1970 filter.
I put that filter on to make the Wi-Fi better.
Or just tell Avery to turn off Fortnite.
Oh, I hear Avery screaming in the background. But while you're still on, what's your take on the whole Bengals situation before you get cut off and taken away back to 1992?
All right, let me tell you. You know what? I think the Bengals are missing a few things, and those few things are Jaden Ranger.
Oh my god!
They're missing.
Talk about meat writing, Jesus.
They're missing if you let me finish, I said they're missing a left tackle. He's going to get left position.
Bro, why could I be like the quarterback? Bro, I will do better than what the fuck Joe Burrow's doing. Are you kidding?
They're missing a left tackle.
That was.
You thought I was going to be glazing Jaden. Relax.
Bro, that was so funny. Okay. I'll eat that.
Ooh. Yes. Yes.
Bleed it. Wouldn't be the first time.
Damn, all right, Glenn.
Oh my god, bro, this is torture.
Hey, you got the ball rolling. It's all easy pickings from there.
I know, bro. I got on the wrong sides of town today.
You better watch out. He's stressed and ready to kill for his boxing match that he has after the show. So,
Bro, you
I know,
drinks
bro,
water like a boxer.
I brought in Mayweather. Bro, how do I drink water like a boxer? They like.
yeah. By the way, how does a boxer drink water?
Yeah.
Can you go into further? They sideline.
They like grab it and they like go like Jaden's like
Bro, I'm glad
Mr.
you were
Do it one more
serving. I'm glad you were serving.
You're gonna screenshot that.
Screenshot. I have it recorded. What do you mean screenshot it? It's recording.
Bro, please keep that in the video.
It's an ongoing. Everything you have is an ongoing screenshot. What you mean? I'm
Bro,
gonna
it just
screen.
looked like I was just. Oh man, you got me, bro.
No.
Anyways, let's talk about that news. Should we tell them the news, Jaden?
The news.
You guys are
About
related.
us. Duh. On further news, our song we're dropping next week.
Yes.
Yes. That
What?
is amazing. Can we get a preview?
Yeah, the song. It's
Yes.
pretty good.
Yeah, what's it called?
You wrote the song. You don't even know.
Yeah, because there's no song. Michael's never. Bro, I've asked you to like record a song and you haven't like sent your
Bro, you
version
haven't
of-
sent me.
He
How are
has.
you gonna ask me? How are you gonna like record a song if you're not gonna send
Jesus,
over
Jay,
a
more than we
beat to
do.
record on, or like
Right.
how much you want me to rap and then you don't need to send me over something.
Okay, word. I will. I will
Well,
today.
You guys have music together,
You got
so
3
we
hours.
can bring that up.
Bro, me and Jaden had an iconic song back in high school called "Pussy Diet."
I believe me. I know you. You played it a couple of times. So
Yeah,
It's where I peaked. I peaked after that song came out.
the fame got to you ever since then.
Yep.
yeah. Michael's still on the pussy diet high,
Yep.
He's
which
been
is
starved.
good.
He's been starved recently.
It was lit, bro. I wrote a diss track to it like when I got to college on someone, and I didn't think they would listen to it, and they found out and like threatened to sue me.
Threatened to sue you, bro. I remember when you came out with that. It was hilarious.
It was this white girl, and I called her because she like lied on my friend and said that he like sexually assaulted her. Like it was a whole lie. So I called her like a lying bitch, and I like it was just a bad moment. And then like he threatened to sue me, so I had to take it down. But yeah. Anyways, just cut that out. I don't know what that is.
I don't know if we told on the rule of the all podcast, but we had. This isn't once the show is on, it's all raw and just whatever.
Bro, he acts like
Whatever happens.
that dumb.
So,
Shit.
It's gonna see this anyways.
Yeah. I mean, bro, like y'all get a good viewership. What do you mean? Like half the people in the frat have been on this thing. Like, literally 2 people I know that was in my frat has been on here.
we had-
Jack Laugh.
Who's all in it again? Tim and who else?
And Jay.
It's him and Jay. Yeah.
And then Jack.
Oh, he was on there?
Yeah, he was
Jack's been on the show too.
Oh, okay.
on. So we got the whole sig new. Going. Oh, George Pickens just
Maybe
took it to the
X,
house.
or I'm not, I don't really affiliate, but
Hey, on our parlay gland,
Speaking of
hopefully
bets.
they count Nick Chubb as a DNP.
Yeah, they probably will. We had him going over 12 receiving yards. But what did we have for Pickens? Receptions or yards?
Receptions.
He just took a deep one to the house, so I thought it was yards, but that's okay. We need a Carolina Panthers running back touchdown. But
Still, yeah, I don't know. I don't have faith in that anymore. The Panthers look awful.
the Panthers are just no good. Poor Bryce Young. But this team could possibly be going 3-14. But as far as the rest of the NFL happened in week 2, a lot of big games all throughout. Biggest game of it all, or at least one of the big ones, I would say, were the rematch of the AFC divisional round, the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs, with Patrick Mahomes taking on Trevor Lawrence of what most would thought would be a shootout. In fact, it was the opposite, but still made for some good entertainment. Who wants to kick this one off? Who's the biggest Trevor Lawrence fan? I don't think it's Michael or Jay Sean after what happened last year. So we can go with Mahomes.
Oh, you got jokes.
That wasn't even the best. That wasn't even the best game of the week.
It was still brilliant.
The Dolphins game was by far the best game of the week.
You think? Well, yeah, Dolphins led by who?
Oh, you want me to say? I'm not saying.
Talking about Mac Jones is about to dude.
I'm sorry, this man picked the Patriots. This man picked the
Patriots.
Patriots.
Screwed.
If Mac Jones can make a play, then they would have won. Like, they had multiple opportunities. This motherfucker. I'm sorry. This man did not make a single play whatsoever, bro. Like, he literally cost them the game. You could have put Bill Belichick at quarterback. Bill Belichick make a play. Like,
you see the way he threw that flag?
Oh yeah. That was clutch. The way Bill threw that flag was clutch.
He put some emphasis on it.
Yeah, he did. But no, we definitely gonna get to Tulip and the crew in a second. Real quick on this, whatever. I mean, I'm so I wish that they handed out a trophy for week 2 awards. So you would definitely be getting it. You and your because you got like 2 teams. You're a Eagles fan, and also you're a partial Dolphins fan. I don't know why, but yeah, no, I mean,
glazing
touchdown,
bro. I've never seen someone put so much meat in their mouth. So much Tua meat,
bro.
Well, I did do some research on Trevor Lawrence and their last game that they played against Kansas City. I read from the UK, which is kind of surprising because I'm like, is there even like NFL in the UK? Like, can they even watch it? But like, Trevor Lawrence like called the loss to them like very embarrassing, and I just think that like he's just like very young in his career, and he like needs to like. Honestly, I think he needs some like humblance. I think that he has a lot of room to grow, and he just needs to like put in more work. I feel like I don't know.
100%. No, I mean he had a good season last season. I mean I think he's saying it's embarrassing because they only had 9 points. Whenever you're held to 9 points against that defense, you essentially got. I mean you essentially got some work to clean up. But I think from what I've personally watching a little bit of that game, I think that's what he's saying. I think they just came out. They didn't play well at all offensively. And like I said again, everybody expected this game right here to be a shootout simply because Mahomes is Mahomes, and losing week 1, you can almost bet the ranch he's not going to lose 2 games in a row. And obviously with Jacksonville having the firepower they have, Calvin Ridley coming off a stellar week 1. You expected a whole lot more from that offense, and then for them to come out kind of flat and lifeless, I think more so than not that's what he's talking about. They'll definitely bounce back. And I hate to be the grandfather of the show, but at the end of the day, it is week 2. But
come on, you love that role. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I do.
Are you kidding me? You accept it proudly.
Yeah, I do. I got a little gray hairs going. Anyways, but like it's only week 2. But I mean, at the end of the day, this game right here was supposed to be like a huge fireworks game. Mahomes, no look. Oh my God, Travis Kelce got 1,000,000 yards. That's what this game was supposed to be. But yeah, for it to be a low scoring game like this, just really indicates to me that quarterbacks around the league, for the most part, kind of struggling coming out the gates.
Yeah. In fact, that's like the same thing I said about Michael. Like whenever we play like 1-on-1 at his house, like struggling right out the gates. You know,
In what
it's like
sport?
no hands whatsoever.
Wait,
Hands
what?
where hands.
What are we talking about?
Pause.
Bro, yeah, no, I just saw a snap of like a flashback from like a year ago, and like you like packed my shit. I just don't want that video like in existence, so I deleted it off my phone.
I was about to say, what was I doing with no hands, bruh?
No, I mean you just you're sorry. I'm joking.
Bro,
Damn, he's
hey,
coming
give
for
me
your
a
head
second.
right
I'll
now.
pull up the clip of.
No, bro, please don't pull up any
dunking on
clips.
your ass.
It kind of.
How about the clip of Josh putting you in a headlock, or
Did you let Josh put you in a headlock?
the time whenever we were playing basketball in my front
Bro,
yard?
I was like
and
16.
do you remember whenever you like were running and Ben set a screen and knocked you on your ass in my driveway? Or how about
I
the
mean, I try
time?
not to remember that. I mean, it's just like not a
You
good
don't remember because you got a concussion afterwards. So.
Yeah, bro.
Probably. You remember the first time that me and you really hung out at that football game and we got absolutely smacked off Bush Lights?
Yeah, and you ran into the pole.
I ran into a pole and started crying.
You cried, bro.
Bro, that shit hurt, bro.
Bro, yeah, you
wish
ran
I
into
had
a
that
pole
on
that was
video.
just like there since like 1920. It's like where your Wi-Fi's
That
at.
shit was rusted. I still kind of have a scar from it.
Yeah, bro. But what I was saying, I think, like you said, I think Trevor Lawrence, like, I feel like they'll come back. Like, I don't know, he's still young, and he still has like a lot of room to like improve, like as a player. And I just like,
There was a reboot on my boy,
Nick Chubb.
on Nick Chubb. Dude, this will
Shout out to Derrick Henry who
possibly.
killed us by 1 yard or 5 yards. Otherwise, we would have won $100. And your boy
That's our
Justin
boy.
Herbert was supposed to
Sold
go.
by 10 yards.
Yeah, he's supposed to be under, and he went over. Well,
Damn, they
That's
took my
what-
boy
that's-
Bryce Young out the game.
that's what you gotta do, flex play. Why did they take Bryce Young out? Is he hurt or he just sucks?
I mean, probably that. They put Andy Dalton in, the GOAT himself.
The red-headed goat.
But anywho, yo, you get that, Glenn? You see the group chat, dog?
What happened?
Nah, it's not real.
Huh?
ESPN just reported on it. Mac Jones got hurt today in practice.
No freaking way.
Yeah, bro. Brady suiting back up. Nah, this is not real.
Brady's coming back to New England?
That's literally what they said. They agreed on a 1-year contract.
Bro.
bro, what?
No way.
No freaking way.
Bro, that is not happening.
Nah, bro, it's not bad. ESPN just reported on it. Mac Jones
Dude.
suffered a season-ending shoulder injury last night.
Oh my
Nah.
god.
Glenn, you see that, dog?
Holy hell.
Mhm.
That is
Yo.
nuts.
No way. You gonna bring out the Tom Brady jersey again, Polo?
Hell
You
yeah.
have to, Jesus.
No way. We were just, bro, me and Jane were just talking about that yesterday. He's like, he's like, what are we going to talk about on the podcast? I don't really know sports. The only thing I know is Tom Brady. I'm like, okay, word. And he's like, only from the Patriots. I'm like, oh, word.
Well, now he's going back to the Patriots.
Yeah, bro, I'm a hard Tom Brady fan. I blame my dad because we've been Brady fans since like 2002. So like that's like kind of like the start of him, like in his career. So
Yeah. Speaking of old-time schools or old-time teams like the Patriots, I'm trying to work on a transition here. Normally Jay does these, and it's a lot smoother. The Cowboys find themselves... Oh, good run, Bryce Young. The Cowboys find themselves at 2-0. A very similar story. Some people in this room have them going all the way to the Super Bowl this year. And this 2-0 start could be a sign of good things to come. Or it could just be the start of how they do every year, and then they choke when it matters most. I'm going to kick it, if y'all don't mind, to Mr. Deshaun Wilson. What was your takeaway from your team expected to go all the way? This two performances so far.
You definitely got to. It's not my team at all. It's just it's facts, man. You gotta speak the facts. To be honest, it's kind of hurting my kind of hurting my Super Bowl pick here. Looking a little bit too good. Defensively, they look a little too good. I mean, the offense still looks kind of suspect if you ask me. Not really much Dak can show me right now. He can call out and throw for 700 yards. Who cares? It's very, very early. We know what the Dallas Cowboys represent regular season. Pretty solid team for the most part these past 2-3 years. But nothing new. I mean, it was a game that many of them, obviously, everybody expected the Cowboys to win. The Jets, obviously, without Aaron Rodgers. You wasn't going to see the Cowboys pull a Buffalo Bill and lose to a team that's quarterbacked by Zach Wilson for the whole game. So the Cowboys defense looked formidable. I would say with this game right here, Michael Parsons took the early lead for Defensive Player of the Year. He had an absolute monster of a game. I think that strip tackle he had was a touchdown, but they ruled I think Breece Hall's knee down. But no, it was Dalvin Cook, not Breece Hall, Dalvin Cook. But yeah, no, it was a good game. Pretty standard. That defense in 8 quarters, the defense only gave up 10 points, which is absolutely absurd. I was low key hot whenever Garrett Wilson got that touchdown. I wanted them to keep the streak going as far as like pitching shutouts. But obviously,
because you're a Cowboys fan.
No, I'm not a Cowboys fan. I just like seeing good defense, man. I'm a stickler for defense. And you keep saying I'm a Cowboys fan. You got to
sound like my dad.
I'm placed in a corner. Either the Cowboys, the Eagles, or the Niners. The Niners, I'm not a fan of Brock Purdy. The Eagles, why would I support the Eagles? That makes no sense. So it was only one other team standing.
Hey, Brock Purdy going to win a Super Bowl before Jalen Hurts.
Well, they're both going to win a Super Bowl before Justin Herbert, so.
Justin Herbert, this team blows. I feel bad for my boy.
That was a brutal loss.
Wait. You make it. Oh, wait. So.
Oh, by the way, yeah.
Matter of fact, you know what? I ask you later. I was going to ask, are you more impressed with the Eagles win over the Vikings, or are you more impressed with the Cowboys win over the Jets? But we'll save that for another. We'll probably save that for our next show. I want you to think about that while you're sleeping.
Toss and turn. Okay.
Yeah. When you're tossing.
I mean, I can give you an answer. I just am impressed with one side more than the other. Like I'm impressed.
I feel like the Eagles should have won more than they did.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought I was talking there. My bad.
Just making a point of I think the Eagles came to close out that game sooner, but I'm glad they didn't because it won me $150.
Yeah, I'm more impressed with the Cowboys offense right now and the Eagles defense. That's how I'm thinking right there. Of course, the defense of the
you're more
Cowboys
impressed with the
having
Eagles defense.
Yeah.
The Eagles defense?
They got 4 turnovers against the Vikings the other day.
The Cowboys defense gave up 10 points in 8 quarters. What do you mean?
To Zach Wilson. They gave up 10 points to Zach Wilson, and they gave up 0 points to the hot and cold New York Giants. It was impressive, but I think their offense putting up 30 points on that Jets defense is a very good job, well done. But for me, I'm more
spoken like a true Eagles fan.
I gave them half. What do you mean? I gave them half.
You're more impressed with Dak Prescott than that defense.
I'm not even impressed with Dak. I'm more amazed that they've been putting up great offense despite Dak Prescott. They put up 40.
Offense, they were supposed to put up 80 against the Giants. They stumbled into 40, and they didn't even put up all the 40 because the special teams and defense got touchdowns.
Again, both defense have been amazing, but to put up 30 points against the Jets defense is incredible. I think
no. Not both defense have been amazing. Y'all gave up a kabillion yards to Kirk Cousins. Y'all gave up 300 yards to Kirk Cousins.
And we had 4 turnovers. We had 4 turnovers.
Y'all gave up 300
It was garbage time yards. It was garbage time yards.
Kirk Cousins, Kirk. No, it's not garbage.
It was garbage time yards. It was garbage time yards. We were up by 14 points with 4 minutes to go. That's garbage time yards.
If it wasn't for Justin Jefferson throwing the ball in the back of the end zone trying to stretch his arms out for more yardage, you guys would have probably been in a bad situation. But set that aside. You guys gave up. Well, let me see how much yards exactly y'all gave to Kirk Cousins. You make it seem like y'all defense is great. Y'all defense is slick boo boo. Hold on, let's find out. Kirk Cousins.
Slick boo boo.
Let's see. Here we go. Can't fault Kurt. What he did.
Well, Kirk Cousins, no matter as up and down as he may be, he's still
364 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. The Tampa Bay Bucks defense held them to worse than that. 364 yards. They held them to 344, 2 touchdowns and a pick. Y'all didn't even get a pick.
What do you mean we didn't get a pick?
We did not get a pick against the Eagles.
Kirk Cousins threw. No, he had 2 fumbles. He had fumbles. A fumble.
Well, yeah, you know Kurt gonna fumble. It's Kurt. What do you expect? But I'm just saying, like,
our defensive line is our best asset. But
yeah,
they ain't getting picks. They're getting fumbles. We got 4 fumbles in that game.
Y'all defensive line, y'all can send like waves of guys and people. Y'all defensive line pretty good. But still though, one thing that you guys don't have is a secondary. No. And the Cowboys got a secondary and they got a D line. That's why I'm saying that I don't understand how you say y'all stinking defense is better.
Our D line is better than their D line. They may have a best defensive player, but our D line as a whole is better.
You think so?
They have the best defensive player in Michael Parsons, but our D line as a whole is better.
So okay, wait. So if you put your defense in the Eagles and the Cowboys defense, so you're saying number 1 player is Michael Parsons. Mm-hmm. Who you're taking second?
Fletcher Cox is a little older. It might be a little early to put up Jalen Carter, but he's going to be up there very shortly.
Way too early. 2 games is way too early.
Yeah, way too early to put him up there, but trust me, he'll be up there. Then I go Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham, and the next 2.
Fletcher Cox, Brandon Graham next?
Yeah. And then Jacoby. Who would I put third? Give me a minute on that one. Trying to find my 4th. Take it real quick. I want to get a good list here.
That's horrible. It's off the rip because you didn't even mention what's the kid's name? The corner, number 7, D.
Harrison. Who? Diggs?
You didn't even mention Trevon Diggs.
You what?
I'm not a fan. Listen.
He's great with interceptions, but he lets up 50 yards.
100%. 100%. Yeah, he's a walking night. I get it. My personal feelings are out of the equation when we're talking about actual like who we're taking as far as actually good. I'm just not a Cowboys fan. But you're crazy if you're taking Fletcher Cox. I mean, Fletcher Cox is pretty good, but like he's older. You gave me Fletcher Cox a couple years ago, then yeah, but he's older now. I don't know if I'm taking him over Trevon Diggs.
I mean,
but that's a good one though. I mean, but you're an Eagles fan. You look like an Eagle, so of course you're gonna be Eagles fan. So this is what happens. You know,
like an Eagle. Fuck you.
This is what happens. You know,
I look like an Eagle.
It's all good. You know, I don't knock.
You look like a Charger. Yeah, that makes sense.
I do. I look like a Charger. Look, I got mine. We're just painted black, and it'll be me. You wouldn't
Jordan Polo doesn't look like a Patriot.
All right, pick this.
Like a Cardinal.
Josh Sweat, Harrison Reddick, Fletcher Cox, Jordan Davis, Brandon Graham, and Jalen Carter. Plus
Marcus Lawrence, Jonathan Hankins, Azua. Don't even make me say that kid's name. All right, Michael Parsons, Van Der Esch. You got Stephon Gilmore, Trevon Diggs, and Kears.
Darius Slay.
I don't know, man. Darius Slay, old as boo boo. Man,
come on.
He's pretty good. Listen, out of Slay, Gilmore, and Diggs, he's 100% third.
I go Diggs, Slay, Gilmore.
You do know that. You do know that Gilmore won Defensive Player of the Year.
When did he win Defensive Player of the Year?
When he was with the Patriots.
Yeah. How many years ago?
We've never in our lifetime heard Slay's name in Defensive Player of the Year.
Again, like the same argument with Fletcher Cox. It was years ago.
But Darius Slay is okay at best. Whenever they don't have no other guy in that secondary really. So that's why we got to look at Slay as like he's some like all amazing guy. Now he is a very technical corner. He plays very, very sound football. You can tell he studies a lot of film just with his coverages and stuff like that. He's very, very smart. He knows when to play off coverage, knows when to play man coverage, knows when to press. Like he's a very, very smart corner. But he's not no Stephon Gilmore. So with that being said, your guys' defense is not better than the Cowboys, and that's that. And your offense,
wait and see.
Right now, y'all got to get the ball in AJ Brown's hand for me to think about y'all offense being better than the Cowboys. Because it looks like Jalen Brown's Jalen Brown. AJ Brown's not happy with you guys.
Yeah, that's just send him out there. He wants the ball, but right now it's just been the Devontae Smith show so far. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, like on a serious note, I hate when guys do that. Don't try to sit here don't try to make a scene on the sidelines. The game's almost over. You're about to head in the locker room. You guys got each other's phone number. If it's really that big a deal, you do that. And then if it can't wait, do it in the locker room. You don't act like that on the field. I do understand tempers run high, and but I think personally I would understand it more in a loss. But I mean, you guys are beating the Vikings. I mean, you should be happy for your team first and foremost that you guys are winning. And then, like I said, if you got a targets issue, then you talk to him about that in the locker room or somewhere else. But yeah, no, AJ Brown got to display a touch bit better character. Obviously, again, he's a competitor, so we know how competitors are. I'm not knocking him for it per se, but I would have personally liked that I would have liked it more if him and Jay. We should have never known that there was the issue from him to Jalen Hurts on the field. We should have never heard anything about it. They should have squashed that individually like men. But yeah, trying to show up your quarterback at the end of a game or trying to argue with him, I guess, in a win, it's not really a good look.
Hopefully they resolve it for next week against Tampa, who are now 2-0. It's weird, Jay. We didn't really give Baker as much love as we did last year, and he's now 2-0, so that's a little strange. But yeah, Baker Mayfield 2-0, kind of surprise.
He's balling. Mm-hmm. He made and it was crazy. I was watching the highlights yesterday because I didn't get a chance to watch the game. I didn't get to watch that game, but he made a sidearm throw falling down like Patrick Mahomes would have. I guess if Patrick Mahomes would have made that throw, that would have been top play of the year. They would have, oh my God, Patrick Mahomes, what throw can he make? I'm talking Baker's literally falling in sidearms. I forgot who it went to, and it was a great pass. But he's also making a great connection with Mike Evans this season. So yeah, no, but the Bucks are playing good. Now, granted, they have beat the Vikings, which is nobody believes in third cousins, and they also beat the Bears, who just can't seem to call a good play to save their lives. Justin Fields, I'm having question marks about him. It was a play. He took a sack, and it might have been one of the worst things I've ever seen in my life from a quarterback. Outside of Josh Allen trying to hurdle somebody in week 1, nowhere near the sticks. He had a tight end or a receiver like up the seam by himself. The kid elects to take a sack instead of throw it. I don't know exactly what he was looking at, but it was horrible.
How about the interception that he threw to end the game? Trying to go to Herbert.
Yeah. That was wasn't there like a penalty flag called on that play right before the snap, but they played it anyway?
No, they counted that. They counted that touchdown.
Yeah,
it could have been a pre-snap penalty, but before it had to be on the Bears.
Yeah, and linebacker caught that pick. What's his name? Oh gosh, Shaq Barrett. Was it Shaq? I think it was Shaq.
Yeah,
caught the pick. Yeah, I mean, God rest his soul, but I think he shouted out to his daughter, who he lost over the summer. But I think it was Shaq Barrett that caught that pick.
Mike, I know you're a big Baker Mayfield fan. He's your favorite quarterback in the NFL. So what was your takeaway? His first two weeks of the season.
I think he's better than Tom Brady.
Oh, bro!
I think he's done. You. I think he's done more for Tampa than Tom Brady ever will.
Drew, but he gave them the championship.
Well, did Tom Brady last year? Maybe. I don't know.
It's a fair point. It's a very fair point.
Yeah.
Wait, what'd you say? I couldn't hear you.
Did Tom Brady go 2-0 for Tampa last year?
Did Tom Brady was he picked in the first 5 rounds? No. Tom Brady is starting quarterback at Michigan the full time? No. Tom Brady ever go to a playoffs in college? No.
Bro, like you're talking about shit like in his past. Like, bro, do you even like literally like half. You know,
who has more
Trevor
losses?
Lawrence went to the playoffs, bro. Yeah. But he literally
Tom Brady has lost more games than Baker Mayfield,
and he's thrown more interceptions.
Yep, more interceptions, more games lost. You know, more sacks,
more fumbles,
more fumbles.
Okay,
more incompletions than Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield takes the charts in all these categories.
You can't argue with the facts right there. It's just facts.
I mean, think about it. He's playing in a Tampa Bay with no Leonard Fournette, a banged up Mike Evans. Todd Bowles is their coach. That's rough. Overrated quarterback of all time.
Todd Bowles is a
wow.
I mean, I never understood the hype. I really didn't.
I think Tom Brady's got carried by Bill Belichick and all his supporting cast.
Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, Danny Amendola.
I mean, you know what the supporting cast always needs the lead role. So
of Bill Belichick.
Yeah. Okay.
So in
he said yeah.
Whenever your father plays Madden, what team does he choose?
Bro, I don't watch him play Madden. I mean, I'm pretty busy.
But like, what team do you think he picks?
I don't think he picks like the Buccaneers or the Patriots though. Like I don't see that as like live.
See, because Tom Brady's just not him.
Bro, it's because he plays against like my brother, so he picks the most suckiest team. He's he's gonna beat them. I'm like, like if he's playing college football, he'll pick Notre Dame.
Oh, damn! That one hurts.
Bro went off the script.
That was a shot to the chest, bro.
I'm have to kill you.
I'm sorry, Michael. Bro, you threw like 3 shots, so I had to show you where the AR is.
3 shots? That was machine gun fire on Michael's end. Are you kidding me? 3 shots. Shoots more than 30.
Actually, like, I have nothing against Notre Dame. Like, I'm low-key, like, Clemson fan, low-key, but...
You got a Notre Dame or Ohio State this weekend.
You're going to see it?
Go Dame.
No, I meant who's going to win the game.
Fuck Ohio State.
Bro, I fuck Ohio State, though, so I'll get Notre Dame.
All right.
I fucking hate Ohio people.
Everybody here's losing to Penn State, so it don't matter. Jay, who you got?
Out of who? Out of
Notre Dame and Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Ooh. We got the Devil's Advocate pick of the day. Ohio State.
It may or may not be a blowout.
Where is the game?
In South Bend.
No, I was going to ask Michael, is it like hard like to go to like a Notre Dame game? Is that why you don't go because like they're going to lose?
I mean, it's a little kind of it's tough to travel all the way up there for a football game.
Yeah, especially if they're going to lose.
For a loss.
Because Penn State's got so many so many Heisman and national championships up there.
Oh my god!
Y'all
been around since like what 1765? I think George Washington was your starting quarterback at one point or another.
Oh, because we were invented so much before Penn State was.
Huh? Well, same year. We probably came around very similar years, but I mean, I guess
we did more with our years.
A little bit of payment helped out there. But hey, I like Notre Dame. I mean, Audrey Estime, I think, is the next Leonard Fournette. I think he's going to be very good in the league, very tough to tackle. Yeah, I'm always take the over on his rushing yards. Always. Last topic before we go. Colorado, since we're talking college football, big win for them. Anybody get a chance to watch that game?
Yeah, I was on beer 19 by the time I got done watching that game. I was at the bar in Clemson.
19th, bro. You need to get some help.
No, it was a long day though.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So I guess it kind of makes. Yeah, I started drinking at like 11. Just those things were going down too smooth.
Oh my god!
But
you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
Damn right. All right, Glenn. I'm watching the Panthers game right now. We're gonna need this touchdown.
Is it a rushing or can it be a receiving touchdown from?
It can be rushing or receiving by one of these running backs. So.
All right. And is the other game at halftime?
Yep. Kenny Pickett will hit. George Pickens needs some catches in the second half.
2 catches, you said?
I said couple. He needs 3. They need to get him going on some screens.
For the fans at home, I'll let them know what entries we're talking about here. Najee Harris, less than 68 rushing yards or receiving yards. Michael Thomas already hit. Kenny Pickett, 30 passing attempts more. He's at 19, going to hit. George Pickens, also a possibility. So we could get a perfect score on that because they already eliminated the Nick Chubb.
Bro, my man George Pickens has done absolutely nothing.
I think all the Steelers wide receivers are overrated, but that's just me.
Someone has to catch the football.
Not even Pat Fryermuth is doing anything. I'm going to put that man on waivers.
I don't like. I was looking at these plays for next quarter, and I don't like any of them, except for maybe a field goal by the Steelers.
No more betting at the moment. Let's close out this board. We already got 2 or 3 losses on the day.
On the day? I only put in one bet.
Well, I meant like
the
Sunday,
day.
like football week.
I don't know. Call me DJ Khaled.
What about 103? All right, Polo and Jay Sean, what do you think about this one? 103.5 passing yards for Kenny Pickett in the second half. Over, under?
Under.
What is he at right now?
What is he at right now?
Like, that might be a good one.
This is just in the second half. He's at 151 in the first half.
Under. The hell? He's not about to throw no... Well, he's at 151, so that'd be like 260 if he threw for 103. Close to the 203, yeah. That's 150. That's 254.
His fantasy score is 6.5, so he needs to. I don't know. These are all too close to call. You don't know how the second half's gonna go.
Yep, that's more like it.
Hey, can you
quote? We love God and Jesus on the All Out podcast.
No facts.
Put that on a T-shirt.
We're Mormons, huh? Yeah.
What you just said about Jesus on a T-shirt.
We love God and Jesus.
They just said Jesus is my. I'm like, oh.
What was that?
This man said Jesus is my. Friend. Yeah, something like that. All right, this is for the game right here. 4th and 2. What the fuck are the Panthers doing?
Sucking as usual. Adam Thielen left Minnesota and now he's playing. Although I do get them, their helmets are pretty dope the way that it's all silver, but too bad doesn't.
So cool. You know, it'd be really cool if they could like score a fucking touchdown.
Poor Miles Sanders.
This man, Bryce Young, played awful.
Yeah. Well, out of the 3 quarterbacks, Anthony Richardson, C.J. Stroud, and Bryce Young, who looks the best so far?
C.J. Stroud by a mile.
Over Anthony Richardson?
Anthony Richardson, yeah, bro. C.J. Stroud put up a 300-yard passing game, bro. Looked impressive. Better than Bryce Young.
Well, Bryce Young is third on that list, no doubt. He hasn't done anything.
I mean, but also you got to think about the supporting cast. They're all 3 kind of poverty franchises.
Well, yeah, I mean, nobody should be expecting anything. Poverty is the word.
Nobody should expect anything for those 3 teams, at least for the next year and a half, 2 years.
So far,
it's pretty bad.
That's
we're gonna need for a run to get broke. They need to break out a big run right here.
Yeah, that offensive line's brutal. Chuba Hubbard seems to be getting all the catches, so.
Yeah, we could have taken this over. They need him to catch. If they catch a touchdown, we still have a chance. We're staying alive.
Staying alive. Staying alive.
All right, so you heard it here. What is today? Monday. By the weekend, me and Jaden will have a song released.
That's good.
Yeah.
While we're watching the rest of this game, freestyle time. I can get you.
Yeah.
Huh?
Bro, I can't.
No. Get out, bounce. There we go. You ran backwards, you dumbass. Closer, keep running.
Oh my God!
That's a big right on the goal line. Right on the goal line. That's got to be Hubbard now. No, they're not going to. They went hand. Yeah, they're not going to hand it off. Who are you kidding? No, they might.
They might.
Yeah, they might hand it off. Who the hell just called timeout?
The Saints.
Saints did. Damn it.
Yo, get Hubba Bubba Bubblegum the ball.
It's called Low Country. You can hop on it.
Low Country? Is it like rap? Or is it like
No, it's fucking rock. Like, why
I
would
mean, it could be
rap?
country. Who the fuck has a rap song called Low Country?
Bro, because
He does have a point there.
yeah, I mean, you'll see like the vibes of it because I say
Alright,
low country in it.
All right, word. Send it
What
over
about
after we get off this.
Little
See if I can-
country.
It's fully
Low.
done. But I can send you like I'm gonna have to re-record it like tomorrow or something.
Just send
on,
me
Hubba.
over what you can. I'll give it.
Oh no, it ain't
see what
going
I can
that way.
cook up.
No, touchdown.
Yeah,
Damn it.
something smooth.
I can't believe the Eagles could have Justin Jefferson and passed up for Jalen Rager. Brutal.
Bruce, so when does this like come out? Like online?
A couple days.
Tomorrow.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it'll be on pretty quick.
Oh, so do you just upload the whole video?
Yeah.
Oh, so what I'm saying is like
Being recorded? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hence that record button.
Hopefully they don't get
For
this.
the last hour and 2 minutes.
bro, it must take fucking forever to upload.
Yeah, about a good bit. Although it's at 99% now. But,
Technically, they don't have to kick the onside kick, but they should.
if they don't kick the onside kick, they're morons. Very Sean with a good little touchdown drive there. Getting the 2-point conversion also.
Would have been really nice if Buddy could
Throw it to Chuba
to Sanders. I don't know. But yeah. Well, this was a good episode. I'm about to.
Yeah, no, this is another good one as well. We're gonna catch the end of this game, but yeah, this was
brush my teeth and call it a night.
very very fun.
Yes, sir.
Well,
Thank you guys
before
for
we
having
wind on, Michael, thank you so much for hopping on tonight. It was very good. Glad you were able to get on for the first time, and the reoccurring guest, Mr. Michael Holdridge. It was very, very, very fun.
Yes, sir, Mike. Pleasure to see you again, my guy.
Thanks, Jay Sean. It's always a
great
pleasure.
meeting you.
Nice to meet you, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, I'll see you boys on the flip.
All right.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one, okay?
Hey,
Yes,
have a
sir.
good one.
See y'all.
All right.